Hi, Aries. This is your reading for the time period of October 14th to the 31st, 2019. For those of you who are new to my channel or you're just visiting, welcome to Amani's Light Work. Okay, so I did see I'm doing this on the 14th of October. So I did see that we did have a full moon in your sign yesterday, which would have been October 13th. All right, so let's see what energies are coming through for you. But I already get something. I want to move. So something is going on with wanting to move from somewhere. So it could have something to do with changing jobs, moving house, but a big house. So it could have something to do with changing jobs, moving house, but it could be moving into a bigger home, but Sag helping. So moving into a bigger home, a Sag is helping. All right, but let's see what's going on. Some other external fire sign energy is helping. Okay. But it's small. So it could be a house that's small. Something is small. All right. So I am working with Connolly cards. You know these because I clarify with them all the time for every reading that I do. And here are the Egyptian ones, the Ramses that I usually do the regular readings with. Okay, but let's see. All right. So sign of Taurus, Hierophant energy, but I get church. So the Hierophant energy is also church. It could also be a Taurus. A Taurus could be inviting you to church. You could be going to church with a Taurus, or the Hierophant usually represents someone who is able to give you theological advice. Tell you and teach you about spiritual teachings and things of that nature. So it could literally be a pastor or a priest. But someone's going on with a pastor or a priest. Either someone is misleading about a pastor or a priest. That could be your own personal feeling. That could be a pastor that just asks people for money. It could be a pastor or a priest that is really helpful in the community that you appreciate. If it's not anything like that, it could be a Taurus that fits that, or the Hierophant energy. The Hierophant energy could also be you, or it is a Taurus that's external. It may not have anything to do with church at all, but I give to. So why is that has nothing to do with church at all? I give to. So you may don't, but someone's also stealing though. So you may donate to a church, but the church, but someone's not someone. It could be like a really, however you want to look at church. There's different kinds of churches. So there's churches for like what do you call it? I don't know. There's a church. There's churches of Scientology. There's a church of like a Lutheran, whatever it is. They have those kind of churches, but something isn't right about it. So you could be finding out that someone is how pastor uses. It could have something to do with the way a pastor uses money that you donate to a church. But finding out, so when I said that, you could be finding out something is really interesting there. So something's really interesting. If it's not anything linked to a church, then it could be the way this energy uses money. But they hide. So I said the way they use money, they hide. So they hide and use money. They could work in a church. They could be a part of a church with you, or they're just a friend. So being a part of a church with you, they're a friend, they're a family member that steals. They're a friend or family member that they steal something. So and from the beginning, the kind of feeling that you have with them, something isn't right. The kind of feeling that you have with them is not right. So you if it has nothing to do with church and things of that nature, and somebody's stealing money, or you're finding out how money is being used, that you're finding out how money that's being donated to charity. You're finding out how some type of charitable thing that you're doing for someone. You're finding out how that money is being used. This energy could be responsible for your donations. This energy could be responsible for gathering donations and that are supposed to go to their organization or nonprofits and business and church, whatever whatever the situation is that's going on with a Taurus, how they use money. It has something to do with how they use money. So you could, it could be good or bad. So you could be finding out, you could be, they donate. So you could be finding out that money that you give them, money that it's supposed to be secret. So money that you give them is supposed to be secretive, that you even give them money, but you could be finding out that they're donating to a cause. They could be donating their money to a cause. That could be something, but didn't want that. That could be something that this element does, but for some reason you didn't want that. It could have something to do with church and things of that nature, and that could be what that could be. Either somebody's using the money on themselves, or that could be what somebody in a church uses the money for. That's what they said they were doing with the money. So when I said someone in a church uses the money for, that's what they said they do with the money. So either that is true, that is what they do with the money, or it is or it is not. Or it could, or it's a Taurus that donates. It's a Taurus that donates something. So they could be donating an organ. They could, or they need an organ, or they could be donating blood. They could be donating money that you give them. They could be donating money to a church or some type of charitable event that you give them, or you, that could be what you and them do, but didn't want. When I say you, that could be something that you and them do, something out of that, out of one of those situations there you did not want, or something there may be surprising you into how money that you're giving to them, how they're using it. Something's shocking, or you don't understand also. So something could be shocking, but at the same time you don't understand. Or that could be something that they're finding out that you do, like homeless shelters and churches and donations, but that's how I get money back. So when I ran through that, something there is like recycled money, something there is how you get money back. But not a lot of people know that. So when I said that, not a lot of people know that you do that, or not a lot of people know this element does that. This depends on what's going on. The starting point has the strength card, sign of Leo, but they know something. So if it's a Leo like element know what a Taurus is doing. So a Leo knows what a Taurus is doing, but they work together. So the only reason why a Leo knows what a Taurus is doing is because those elements work together. But it could be because of you. It could be because of you that a Leo knows a Taurus. It could be because of you that those two elements work together. But I pay them. So you pay a Leo, you pay a Taurus, but I get to do specific work. Like something is really specific about what you want those two elements to do, but their jobs are very separate. So they work together, but their jobs or their assignments are very separate. But they work with you, but you pay them to do very separate, very different things. They get paid more. So the Leo energy gets paid more. This depends on what you have going on. They get paid more to do whatever it is that you want. But it's stock. They get paid more to do some type of stalking. That could be what a Taurus used to do. That could be what a Taurus used to do, but now they're taking the Taurus place in that sense. This element is taking, but tired of doing that. So that could be what that could be what you hooked up this person. They protect business. So you may have hooked up a Leo to protect your business, but Taurus doesn't understand that. So a Taurus doesn't understand why you hooked up a Leo, why you pay them to stalk, why you hooked up a Leo. You consider some type of stalking to be hooking up a Leo to protect your business. You consider that kind of stalking to be a protective measure that you're taking with them. That you consider that to be a protective measure that you're doing with them to protect your business, but you don't really need to do that. So you don't really need to do that with a Taurus. That's why strength energy. You don't really need to do that with a Taurus. You don't really need, oh, I see now. Now I understand. From the beginning, with paying someone and finding out what someone is doing with the money, things of that nature, paying them for no reason. So when I said that, you're paying a Taurus element, or you're giving a Taurus element money for no reason. You're giving them something for no reason, because the whole reason, if it's not only Leo, it's just strength energy with the Taurus. The whole reason of you giving them money, it's stalk Capricorn. The whole reason for you giving them money is because they stalk a Capricorn. You may have hooked them up to watch. I'm tired of using the word stalk. Spirit keeps emphasizing stalk. That you hook them up to watch. They don't want to do. You hook them up to watch a Capricorn. They don't want to do. Why are you doing that? So when I said that, the Spirit may be trying to understand why you're doing that. Like, why are you doing that with a Taurus? A Leo are tired of doing. A Leo themselves may be tired of doing whatever. They don't. something's going on with business objectives and think I'm trying to protect. You're trying to protect your business objective. You're trying to protect your business, and you need a Taurus and a Leo to help you with that. They don't want to be paid to do that, or something's going on where you try to hook up a Taurus to watch a Capricorn constantly, or you give them money. You may be giving them money to do so. But you don't really need to do that, and that's why the Strength card, because they know something. The Strength card is there because the Capricorn may know something what you're doing. The Capricorn knows that you're doing that with a Taurus, right, and an Aquarian. So the Capricorn knows that you're doing that with a Taurus and an Aquarian, or it's just something that you do with a Taurus. I don't like how they use money. It's something that you do with the Taurus by yourself, but you just don't like how they use money, and that could be why the Strength card energy is that. But stop paying. The Strength card is here because you need to stop paying the Taurus. For whatever situation you have going on, for whatever reason you're giving somebody money for, stop doing it. So the Spirit is like, stop doing it, okay? What you're waiting on is the King of Cups energy. These are water sign males. All of them don't know what they're doing. So the Strength card with the Hierophant and the King of Cups, for whatever reason, all these water sign males don't know what they're doing, especially a Cancer. So when I say all these water sign males don't know what they're doing, something is especially a Cancer doesn't know. The Spirit emphasized, especially a Cancer doesn't know what they're doing, still talks to Capricorn. So you need a strength to deal. That could be something that a Taurus told you. That could be one of that. Stop. That could be something that a Taurus told you that a Cancerian male energy does with a Capricorn. Something there. You want them to talk to you. So you may want a Cancerian male to talk to you, but because you hooked up the Taurus, that could be how you're finding out that the Cancerian male talks to a Capricorn. Not really. So that could be something that a Taurus told you, but how do they know? So when I said a Taurus relaying that information to you, how does a Taurus know that a Cancerian energy has been talking to a Capricorn? How do they know that? I get email also, so it can have something to do with emails and things of that nature, or I get CC'd. So something is going on here. What being CC'd on an email, like being I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Like being CC'd on an email that asks them to do that. So CCing. Okay, this is really interesting. The Taurus may not. The Taurus you may have asked to find out that information, but they didn't really need to do that. The Taurus you may have asked to find out that information for you, but at the same time, you may not have really needed to do that with the Taurus, but you may have asked that talks to Capricorn. The Cancerian energy talks to a Capricorn, but the only reason why you know that CC, the only reason why you know that a Cancer is talking to a Capricorn or a Pisces, whatever water sign male, the only reason why you know they're talking to a Capricorn is because you may have secretly asked this element to CC you on an email that was being sent out to a Capricorn energy. But someone noticed that. So Capricorn could have noticed that, or the King of Cups energy did that. The King of Cups energy could have done that. Did you do that to did you do that to a King of Cups energy with a Taurus on a Capricorn, or did the King of Cups energy do that to? Didn't ask them to do that. The King of Cups energy may have done that to you with a Capricorn energy. But I wanted to see what they were talking about. So the Strength card with the King of Cups, you just wanted to see what a Cancer or a Capricorn was talking about. You wanted to see what a Taurus and the King of Cups and a Pisces. You wanted to see what a Taurus and a Pisces were talking about. So you may have asked a Cancer or a Pisces to CC you on an email that was going out to a Capricorn energy there. I don't want to do this anymore. So when I said that, I don't want to do this anymore. So either that's your voice, or that's why the Strength card is there. Either that's your voice, or that's the King of Cups energy's voice, Cancer. That's a Cancerian male's voice there, or it's a Pisces. But I want to see. So every time I say that, I want to see. What is it? What is it that you want to see? You know what this feels like? If it's not only only emails, a text message. If it's not only emails and things of that nature, it could be one of those group texting things, like a WhatsApp. If that could be something that you keep constantly trying to do because I want to see. That could be something that you're constantly doing with a King of Cups, but you just want to see what's going on with their friend. You just want to see what's going on with their friend. But you don't want this element to relay something to. You could be doing that to a Leo. But they're a part of. When I said you doing that to a Leo, the Leo is a part of this situation that you have going on with CC emails and group texts and WhatsApps. What Capricorn is doing. So you have that kind of hookup, or you set up this King of Cups energy. See, I keep getting CC. You set up the King of Cups energy to CC you. But the reason for that is because you want to see what someone you don't like. You want to see what someone that you don't like is doing. You want to know what someone that you don't like is doing, or you want to know what you want to know what someone that you're saying that you don't like is up to. And they may have the ends. I keep getting Cancer. A Cancer has the ends on that, but they're doing that. But someone's oblivious also. But they're doing that. So either the Capricorn is oblivious, or the King of Cups, and I keep getting Cancer. The Cancerian energy is oblivious to that. The Cancerian energy is oblivious in the sense where, I'll give you a perfect example. If it's not emails that they're sending out, it could be an email or a text message that you're with their name in it. It could be an email or a text message that you're sending out with their name in it. But their name is in it. So it could be going out to Taurus knows that. It could be going out to a Capricorn, and a Taurus knows that. A Taurus-like element, no, male or female, a Taurus-like element knows that they're a Taurus element. No, I keep getting oblivious. I'm looking at them and they're oblivious because their own email. They don't even realize that you're CC'd on their own email. But how did you do that though? So how did you manage to CC yourself on this element going out to Capricorn? How did you manage to CC yourself on this element's email that's going out to a Capricorn? How did you add your name? You know what's coming to mind? Like one of those address books that WhatsApp has. I just click when I say address books that WhatsApp has, and group text and things of that nature. You may have just clicked this person's name, or you ask them to just put your name in it, but different name. When asking them to put your name in some type of email or joint text and group text and things of that nature, you ask them to under a different name. You ask them to do that, but you're under a different name. They themselves could be under. I keep getting Cancer. They themselves could be under a different name. It's a Cancer that they're under. So Capricorn won't see, or so you won't see, but we're in it together. So Capricorn won't see, we're in it together. With the King of Cups energy, with the strength. Why are you doing that? So the King of Cups energy, strength card. Why are you doing that? Oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. This could be use somebody else's profile. This could be a situation here with somebody else. It could be Instagram and conceal. It could be Instagram and things of that nature that you conceal, but use their name. You concealed some type of message. You concealed a profile. You made a different profile with Capricorn's name. You made a different profile with the Capricorn energy's name. They know that. So the King of Cups energy knows that you did that. Why are you threatening? So they could be asking, why are you threatening? Are you why somebody's being really threatening for some reason? So it could be you. They don't understand. It could be you that's doing that. Are you doing that to this person? You know, are you doing that to this person, or this person just knows this person? They just know that they just know that you're doing that on the Capricorn, or you're really separate and you ask this person to do. I keep getting CC. You're really separate and you ask this person to CC you on an email, on some type of text message, on some type of message on Instagram, or something's going on with opening up a totally different Instagram account in their name. You open up an Instagram account and this didn't happen yet also. So that may not be something that idea is something that you may have, but how to get their picture also. So that idea is something that you may have, but how to get their picture. So if only you could get their hands on a copy of their picture to use as a profile picture on Instagram or Facebook, you trick Capricorn. You could trick a Capricorn energy there, the King of Cups with a strength card energy there. but knows your plans. So it could be a Leo that you're relaying that information to. It could be that's why. Oh, I see what's going on here. This is a situation. That's why I said they're tired and tired of you asking and stalking and profiles and money and Taurus and Leo tired. Taurus and Leo are tired. So you're trying to do something you're trying to do something really secretive with the King of Cups, and they don't really. They also it feels like three dudes that you're dealing with here. You got a King of Cups. You got a Leo. You got a King of Cups, Leo. You got a Taurus, male. Those energies are showing up. It could also be female, but those energies are male that you're working with really prominent to trick someone. Those energies are male that you're working with really prominently to trick somebody. But the King of Cups energy also may not want to do something to the extent that you want them to do it. So they maybe use their picture. They may be trying to give you permission to just use their picture, just use their name, but not post anything. That's what I did. So when I said that's what they allowed you to do. And the spirit is like, the strength card is, why are you doing that? Bothering someone. Why are you bothering someone? Is this element doing that to you? A Leo, a Taurus, those getting back at you. Those elements may be trying to get back at you by doing that exact thing that you think that you're doing on someone with someone else's image, with someone else's information and name. But need to stop. So when I said that may be something that you need to stop doing, or the King of Cups energy keeps doing. That could be something that King of Cups energy keeps doing. That could be something that a King of Cups energy keeps doing. So this is a really interesting situation where this is a really interesting situation where I'll give you a perfect example. This could be a situation, this element could be sending out, and this element could have sent out an email to a Capricorn energy, but got their address. So when I said that you managed to get this element's email address, make another one. You use their email address, but you made another one. So someone could be talking to some Capricorn energy, may be thinking that the Cancer. The Capricorn energy may be thinking that they're talking to a Cancerian energy, but it's really you sending emails. It's really you that's sending emails to them. It's really you that's sending emails to them, or someone's go on with WhatsApps and text messages that you CC yourself into WhatsApp and emails and text. You CC yourself into this element. You use their name. You use their name. Use an image of them, and someone you're oh my God. Someone that they're talking to, somehow you manage to CC yourself in that, or you made another email with just their name. I keep getting with just their name. You made another email with just their name in it. But why are you doing that? Every time I say that, the spirit doesn't understand why you're doing that. Or this element could be doing that. Or it's a Taurus or a Leo. They do that together. Taurus and Leo, they may do that together, but can't stand what you're doing. So when I said that they can't stand what you're doing, or they don't understand why you're doing it, or this element could be doing, you need the strength to deal with this element, do that to you all the time. This element may do that to you all the time, and you don't understand. But protecting someone, so they may do that to you all the time, but the reason why you're finding out that they're doing that is because their friend. They're trying to protect their friend, their family member, their cousin, their man, their woman. They're deem somebody to be that way that you're bothering, whatever it is. They're just trying to protect them. They're just trying to protect them, or you're trying something really interesting there that you're doing with their image. Something really interesting there that you're doing with this element of image of them, or their name, their information, that they could have given you permission to use it in that way. Them doing that, it implies that they don't want to be paid to do something. It implies that they don't want to be constantly paid to do something really interesting that you want them to do. So they said, you can use my name, you use my image, just don't post things. Just don't post pictures and things of that nature, that fake things on Instagram. And just don't post anything, you can use my name and email to do this, that, and the third, this could be a situation here where you could have asked this element, can I use your email? You may have a level of trust with them. Yes. Can I use your email? Can I log into your account, send somebody email? Can I log into your account to have a conversation? Can I use your email account and things of that nature? But went into the system. So you could have went into the system. They themselves may not even know that you're doing that with their information, but they could have went into the system and did, oh my God. They could have went into the system and did this to you. Like they could have went, but felt betrayed by you. So them going into the system and doing this to you, they feel or felt betrayed by you, or you have that kind of feeling that you need the strength to deal with this energy and a Taurus. You need the strength to deal with this energy and a Taurus because you hired them to do something, but they want to get back at you. You hired them to do something, but they want to get back at you. King of Cups energy want to get back at you, Taurus. But they work together. Those all three of these elements are just these two elements. They work together. You need the strength to deal with the fact that the King of Cups knows Taurus. You need the strength to deal with the fact that you hooked up two people to do something really interesting to someone that you're saying that you don't like. You hook up two people really separately or to do the same kind of thing, but they know each other and they know each other. You don't know that they know each other in that way. You don't know they know each other in that way. So someone that does not want to do something for you anymore could have you could have said to them, let me use your email, let me use your login, let me use your password for the day, so that I can send him or her this cryptic email, but can't understand. So when I said that they can't understand why you feel the need to do that. Like they don't understand why you feel the need to do that, or you may not even have asked them at all. And somehow you just know their email name. Somehow it made a different email with the exact way that they have their email name written. You created a different email in that exact name, and you've been trying to figure out ways to email. I keep getting someone that you don't like. Trying to figure out ways to email someone that you don't like all the time. I keep getting with their name. So it could be a Scorpio or it's a Cancer, a water sign, male energy there. A Pisces knows what you did. So a Pisces element knows what you did. A Pisces element knows that you've been doing that or knows what you did. I keep going to protect business. So whatever is here that someone that you're doing that people or someone doesn't understand why you're doing it or why it needs to be done, it has something to do with protecting your business. It has something to do with protecting your business for some reason there. The protecting the business is that you may deem a Capricorn or a Leo, whoever you are Taurus or something is newfound into it. Something may be newfound into you, interconnected to the King of Cups. Something is newfound into a Taurus. It needed to protect your business from a Taurus that you used to work with. Because they're connected to a new hire. They're connected to someone that you newly hired to do something for you or hooked up to do something for you. You didn't know. So the creating the fake emails, keeping someone distracted from, like you could be trying to keep someone distracted that you deem to be messing up your business. But it has something to do with cryptic text and email and invites and things that I send. Cryptic text, email, and invites you send. You send those things through this person. Through this person's email, or you created an email with their name on it and sent it to Capricorn. You created an email with their name on it, but and sent it to a Capricorn. So the Capricorn energy thinks that is them that is sending them emails, but it's not. Or this element could be with a Taurus, or this element could be doing that to you with a Taurus. You need a strength to deal with how they got your email address or name. You need a strength to deal with the fact that into how they got your address, your email address, or your name. You confuse it. That's why I said went into the system. Either you went into the system for that, or they went into protect their friend. They protect their friend. They went into the system to do that. I'll give you a perfect example. This is a situation here where this is really interesting. This is a situation here where you could Capricorn energy could, I keep getting that you don't like. A Capricorn energy could be a business partner that you don't like, but this King of Cups energy is their friend, protects them and knows how you don't like them. That's the King of Cups energy there. So want you distracted. So the King of Cups energy may want you distracted. So something that they could be doing is like what's a good example? I keep creating a name. I keep getting something about creating a name. They could be doing something where they're creating, what do you call that? They're creating something like an invitation with your name on it, or they're creating an email address with somebody else. They're creating an email address or a WhatsApp name, or they're creating those. I keep getting distracted. They're creating those things to keep you distracted. But it's to keep you fake invites. It's to keep you distracted. So, but it has something to do with somebody sending you fake invitations for something, like fake invitations for something, like they're not real. So you yourself could be doing that with this person on someone, or you yourself could be, because they betrayed me. You yourself could be doing that to this person because they themselves betrayed you. They themselves betrayed you, or it's a Capricorn energy that you're saying that you like them or you don't like them, but it has something to do, with either their name, or it has something to do with creating a fake email and sending them fake invitations and things that nature knows that you're doing, and this element knows that you're doing that. But it has something to do with keeping someone distracted, or keeping you distracted. Mm. Wow. So this is I'll give you a perfect example. This is like a timeshare email that this person sends. This is like a timeshare email that this element sends, or that they're trying to send. They could be trying to send. They could be trying to send you that it's real or it's fake. Right? Diversion. When I say it's real or it's fake, it's a diversion. It's because this is okay. You okay, this is really interesting. This could be a situation here. Okay, I'll use that example in a second. This is a situation here where the protecting your business, somebody, you may be deeming somebody to be messing it up or something, or interfering with it. They may be doing it, but it's newfound that they're doing that. But the only reason why they're doing that is because they're protecting their friend, but created fake emails. So when I said that, they created a fake email. They create the fake email is that you could be on the boiling point. You could be on a boiling point with some type of business that you have, or you could be on the boiling point with someone that you deem to be interfering a business that you have. So this element is aware that you're about to blow up steam. This element is aware that you're on the verge of blowing off steam. So what they're doing is they're creating a email with a different name on it, with an invitation, a vacation, or a timeshare that you could take. They could be real that they're doing that, or they could be going really deep to hook up people to just pretend that this is a spa, some type of free spa thing. I'll pay you to do what do you call it? That could be a conversation that they're having with someone that they're emailing just to keep you distracted, just to keep you distracted. Just tell him or her that it's a timeshare. They can go here for a couple of days. They themselves could have, their friends. They themselves could have bribed their own friends to do that on you. I don't understand. So when I said that, I don't understand. Like, they themselves hooked up their friends to do that. But I get oblivious. As I said, oblivious earlier. Like, you may be really oblivious to doing that. You may be really oblivious to them doing that. You can be really oblivious to them doing it, or it's a Leo, or it's a Taurus. You can be really oblivious to those elements. They work together. They do it or do not, but tired of something. They work together because they're tired of something. But then one of those elements doing that you're oblivious to it. So this is like someone, you deem somebody to be messing up your business. Like, you deem somebody to be interfering with your business for some reason. So you're on the verge of going to tackle down that person that you deem to be interfering with your business. Are they intentionally or unintentionally? They are. So this element sees that you're about to go off. So they're creating a fake email with an invitation for you to go to a spa castle or something. Like, they're creating that, like a sweet, they could like a sweepstakes and think, how do they know to do that? So when I said that, how do they know to do that? They could have went really deep to go to the post office. Someone that you're tied to, they could have went really deep to go to the post office to have something mailed out to you. But it's really detailed, so that it's really detailed to the point where it looks like it's coming from an outside. It looks like it's coming from an outside source, but it's really them re-editing something in the computer and printing it and mailing it out to you to keep you distracted. They're doing all of that just to keep you distracted, from blowing off steam on somebody, from blowing off steam on someone, from blowing off steam. But is this real? So when I said from going to blow off steam, like, is this real? Is this a real invitation? Is this a real invite to go here? They went really deep to go to do something. So when I said it, they went really deep to do something. They went really deep to do something, get you out of the house, whatever it is, get you to leave the office, leave someone alone, to get you to leave someone alone. They went so deep to the point, like I said earlier on in those examples, they went really deep, so deep to the point where they hook up their friends. They hook up their friends to staged their friends to meet you at the airport or something. Whatever it is, it's really deep. It's really deep what they did. But it has something to do with you leaving their friend alone, or you blowing up steam on their friend. Mm. Wow. Jeez. But this is like receiving like a sweepstakes. This is like receiving a Disney trip, but they created. This is like receiving a Disney trip in the mail, but they were at home with you typing up that invitation on the computer to mail into the mail. But it's them that created it to keep you distracted. Wow, that's really deep. So you could be doing that with this person on someone, or they're doing that to you, want you to leave friend alone. They're doing that to you because they want you to leave their friend alone. They want you to leave their friend alone. But I was going to pay, don't care. I was going to pay them, but they don't care. And they may be getting tired of dealing with you. They may be getting tired of dealing with you. Pisces male, Cancer, whatever it is. It went really deep to do something. They went really deep to do something. But you don't realize, like, they may be deeming you to be real invitation. They may be deeming you to be really oblivious to some type of invitation that you think you're receiving from an outside source, that they were at home with you just typing on the computer just now. And you're like, oh, this is nice. You're sharing with them, I just got this really nice vacation package to go here and there. They made it, but they made it. They made it on a computer in their office. This could be a coworker that doesn't like you. It could be a coworker that doesn't like you. Could be a housemate, another family member trying to get you out the way. What trying to figure out ways to do something there, or you're doing that with them, or you ask them permission to use their name use their name on an email or something that you're trying to send out to someone. And you asking them that is putting the fire up under their feet to go protect the person that you're even thinking that it's safe to share that kind of idea with them, their friend, that to share that kind of idea with them that you're trying to do on their friend, that someone is their friend, that, or you don't know that. Wow. The present has the Seven of Pentacles energy there. So Seven of Pentacles implies Earth sign and making money. We were going to make money. So there's we were going to make money together. Or it's the Strength card. King of Cups. It can also be the Taurus element that deceive. It can also be the Taurus element that deceive. Someone's deceptive with the Taurus because they know this person or working against. They know this person is working against you, or the Taurus is working with this person to work against you. But they were my friends. So when I said it, is that they were my friends. You're trying to say King of Cups and Taurus were your friends. Like just paying someone to do something doesn't mean that they're your friend. That they could be your friend. They are, or they are, or they are not. But it's because of money that somebody is. So it's because of money that somebody's trying to say that they're your friend. It's because of money that someone is like, I'm your friend. Yeah, of course, lying. When I say that they're lying, or the Taurus is lying. The Taurus is lying. Yeah, I believe you. I agree. Business objective. I agree with your business. They don't really. I agree with your business objective. They don't really. So the King of Cups, fake. King of Cups, someone's fake. The Taurus, someone is deceptive. The Taurus, something is deceptive. Something is deceptive. So it could be the Taurus fake emails. It could be the Taurus that's sending the fake emails. Or it's the King of Cups energy that asks them to join in with that. It's the King of Cups energy that asks the Taurus to join in with them to do that to you. Or you're doing that on a Taurus. You could be doing that with a King of Cups energy on a Taurus. You could be doing that with a King of Cups energy on a Taurus. But how else am I going to keep them? So how else am I going to keep the King of Cups? How else am I going to keep the Taurus? The fake emails or the emails and invitations and whatever it is, you could be hooking up the King of Cups, send out to Taurus. You could be hooking up the King of Cups energy to do that kind of thing to a Taurus, and the obliviousness may be coming from the Taurus element. Not seeing that something isn't real, a friendship, a business deal, or an invitation email. But I also get a text, not seeing that a text is real. Not seeing that some type of text message is fake. It is that could be something that you don't see, or that's something that the King of Cups energy doesn't see, or it's a Taurus. But we all play each other. So when I said you all play each other, like somebody you're playing the King of Cups and King of Cups playing you. Taurus being played. There's elements that are being played here. Whoever's being played is trying to play someone. It just depends on what's going on. With the Seven of Pentacles energy being in the present, but you need a strength, or if it's not anything crazy like that, Seven of Pentacles with the Strength card, co-worker. They're a co-worker, and it's something really interesting a co-worker could have done to you. A co-worker could have done something really interesting to you for some reason. Co-worker could have done, but I had a plan. A co-worker may have a plan on you. Do you have a plan on a coworker, or a coworker set up something really a Taurus? A coworker set up a Taurus to do something really interesting to you. I keep getting emails. A coworker set up a Taurus to do something really interesting with you with emails, fake invitations, fake timeshares. They send those elements. Send those things out. They could be real, but it could be real, or you think it's real. Or they send it out, or whatever the reason is that they're doing that to you, or you're doing that to them. The future has the Ace of Wands energy there. Okay. Your instincts has the Six of Wands energy. What I'm going to do. So you're really certain about something that you're going to do. It's fire sign energy as well. But I was getting from the beginning something about a move. You know what I mean? Like this could be something. This could be some type of interaction that you're having with a real what do you call it? With a real estate agent. It's a trap. When I said this is okay. When I said this is the kind of interaction that you're having with a real estate agent, something's going on. It's a trap. Like something is a trap with you interacting. Something is a trap with you interacting with a fake real estate agent. Someone's going with interacting with a fake real estate agent. But a Sag didn't tell me. So a Sag didn't tell you. You maybe someone's. That's why I said fear and things of that nature. Like I said from the beginning, something may be going on with something is going on with moving or wanting to move into a bigger place. And the fire sign, the Sag, Leo, they may help you with that. They may help you. They may be skeptical. I'm looking at King of Cups energy, but you're skeptical. But this energy could be shown up as one of them. One of the real estate agents. This energy could be shown up. You know how you go and you look at houses. You know how I get some down. It could be down south or whatever it is. You know how you go and look at houses and you go and look at houses and things of that nature. Real estate agent, but not real. So someone isn't real. This energy could be, if they're not family or a lover or a friend or another coworker. They could also be that isn't real. They could also be a real estate agent that isn't real. Like, so that's why the Seven of Pentacles energy is there. Like the savings. The Seven of Pentacles energy is here because you may have been really close to all your savings. You may have been really close to giving the King of Cups energy your savings. That's why the Strength card energy is there. You may have been really close to giving this element your savings or part of your house, part of your savings. I keep getting something isn't real. Part of your house, like your savings for part of your house, but something isn't. Oh. Woo! This is crazy. Like this is really crazy. Like this is out of control. Like the example, really, wow. Be careful where you look for houses and things of that nature. Someone's really crazy twisted. Someone's really. I'm touching them. Something is other someone's really twisted about the way they think, or the way you think. Someone's really twisted about the way someone is thinking here. Oh my God. I don't know where to begin now. So, all right, let me run through that example one more time. This is like you house hunting. This is like you're going house hunting. Six of Wands energy could be house hunt, but be careful. The Six of Wands energy is house hunting, but you need to be careful because something's going on. Jeez, something is going on with this element. Fake real estate agent. This element is a fake real estate agent. So they could be calling you. They could be sending you a text message. They could be sending you a what do you call it? They could be sending you emails. They're not real. So they're sending you these things, but they're not real. The deposit. They could be sending you these things, but they're not real. But they could be trying to get you to pay to put in a deposit. They could be trying to get you to put in a deposit for an apartment, a room, a house, like put down our house, whatever it is. Like they could be, but they're not real. But something is not real about them. So they could be a real, they could be a real estate agent, but they're trying to give somebody their money back. So when I said that, they're trying to figure out ways to give somebody that you're taking money. So they may be deeming you to be taking money, Capricorn. They may be deeming you to be taking money away from a Capricorn. Are you taking money away from a Leo? Just in business or Taurus or whatever? Deceive them. You may be deceiving them. You may be deceiving them, but it could be your money that was supposed to go to them. It could be your money that was supposed to go to a Leo, supposed to go to a Taurus, supposed to go to a Capricorn. But I took, when I said it, you said I took. I took. So something is going on with you. Something's going on with you with this person. Something's going on with this person where they're aware stealing from friend. They're aware that you're stealing something from their friend. So what they're doing is they're aware because of a Taurus. Somehow they're aware because of a Taurus. They're aware house hunting. They're aware that you're going house hunting. They're aware that you're going house hunting. So something's going on. Something is going on with them where they have remorse for someone or some type of situation here. They have remorse for something that's happening here. So it could be the money that you're trying to buy a house with, Capricorns. The money that you're trying to buy a house with could be a Capricorns. Could be money that was supposed to go to a Taurus. Could be money that was supposed to go to a Leo. It just depends on what's going on because you hired those elements to do something, or you just hired or you just hooked up a Leo to protect a business that you have going on, or you have somebody else's money. You hooked up a Leo to protect the fact that you have somebody else's money, but that person's money, their friend, that person that is their money, their friend is protecting them by disguising themselves as a fake real estate agent. They're trying to disguise themselves as a fake but they may know the real estate agent. So this element may know a real estate agent that you're trying to communicate with. They may know a real estate agent that you're trying to put to give them money to put down on a house, they are a townhouse, a condo. They may know that it is them that is they're emailing you and telling you, you got the offer, you got the house. Now all you have to do is wire me. All you have to do is wire me the 10,000. All you have to do is try to hot wire me that money, but not using intuition. So when I said that with this person, you're not using your intuition trick. You're not using your intuition that something there is a trick. Something there is scamish. They're trying to protect their friend. Every time I say that, this element is trying to protect their friend. They're trying to protect another family member. They're trying to protect another business partner that you're taking from. They're trying to protect another business partner that they know that you're taking from. This could be if they're not a fake real estate agent, they could be real, but they could be a real estate agent they could be a real estate agent that you're communicating with, knows someone that you're taking something from. They're a real estate agent that you're dealing with, but they know someone that they know someone, or they know someone, or okay, Jesus Christ, they know someone that you're taking something from, but they know that the money that you're using to give them belongs to that person that they know that you're taking something from. Small world. So something is really small world about that kind of analogy. So something that's really small world about Cancer. I keep getting Cancer. Something that's really small world about a Cancerian male. Something's really small world about your interactions that you have with them, But I need something about a Sag now. So something may be going on here with a Sag as well. Something could be going on here, but oblivious. So something may be really oblivious about a Sag. Something transactions that you're trying to do with them. Something's willy-nilly with that. Transactions that you're doing with them, something is really willy-nilly with the transactions that you're doing with them. It's willy-nilly to the point where you and them, or just you, or just them, somebody's friends. You're interacting with the transactions. You're doing transactions with somebody's friend. But the transaction implies that you're using money that belongs to this element, money that belongs to this element's friend. This element's friend. Wow. I keep getting this feeling of Sag oblivious. So every time I say that, a Sag, someone's really oblivious with them, or someone is oblivious with you, or somebody is really oblivious to something that's happening here for some reason. Somebody may be acting oblivious, or somebody may be acting really nonchalant with somebody else's money. You yourself may be acting really nonchalant with someone else's money, or a Sag is, or a King of Cups energy, your money. They are acting really nonchalant with your money, but it could be your money, or it could be somebody else's money. It could be you're giving them, that could be why you don't care. You could be giving them somebody else's money, but you don't know, you could be giving them somebody else's money, but you don't know that they're going to give it back to that person. You don't know that they have some type of interesting plan into giving that money back to, they have a really interesting plan into giving that money back to the person, into giving that money back to the person that you took that money from, their friend. It's their friend. It's their friend. But going really deep to do something. I'm looking at them. They're going really deep to do something. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian male. They all do something. All those elements do something. They're all doing something. They're all in the works of doing something. But disguise very well. So they disguise themselves very well in a situation that you have going on with them. They disguise themselves very well. They disguise themselves very well in the workplace. They fake invitations, workplace, fake invitations. Someone's going with business with them, and they're trying to figure out ways to. Somehow they know that stole from their friend. Somehow they know you stole from their friend. Did they steal something from you to give back to someone? They stole something from you to give back to someone. They stole something from you to give back to somebody. To get back to somebody. Cancer, male, water sign, male. Wow. Fake invitations and distractions and money, protecting businesses. I'm trying to do that. You have a really interesting way into protecting your business, and they may deem it to be odd. But protect, for some reason, whoever you hooked up to protect your whoever you hooked up to protect your business may secretively work with a Cancerian male, secretively work with a Scorpio. They secretively work with these water sign males, Pisces. They secretively work to get somebody their money back. They're secretively working together to give somebody their money back. Wow. Someone could be trying to help you get your money back. I keep getting, it's not mine. So some type of transaction that you're trying to do here with money, that some percentage of that money isn't yours. But a Sag helped you to. So when I said that, a Sag helped you to. It could be a Sagittarian energy money, or Capricorn, or the Taurus, whatever. The charity could be something that they're trying to do. The charity example from the beginning with the churches, and that could be something that they're trying to do. That could be something that they're trying to do. It is, or they just want to get back to their friend or another coworker. They could have seen you do something really interesting. Coworker you don't like. They could have seen you do something really interesting to a coworker that you don't like. The accomplishment has the Knight of Cups energy with the Strength card. So waiting for a call. So the Knight of Cups energy, waiting for a call from a water sign male. Waiting for a call from them, but not answering. So that's why the Strength card is right next to the Knight of Cups. It's young adult energies. They could be younger than you or in the same age group as you. They may not be answering because of what I did. They may not be answering you because of what you did. Or what they're finding out, what they're finding out that you with their information, what they're finding out that you did with their information. That's why the Knight of Cups is an accomplishment here. But going to call somebody else. So the Knight of Cups is also here because you may be turning from a Cancer to a Pisces male. You could be turning from a Cancer to a Scorpio, or you're turning from a Cancer to a Leo. It's right next to the Leo card. The Knight of Cups energy not answering either. The Knight of Cups next to the Leo. A Leo may not be answering either. But what do you want? So the Leo may be asking, what do you want? Like, they may not understand what it is you want all the time. They may not understand what it is you want all the time for some reason. Or the water sign male doesn't understand. Water sign or the water sign male may understand what you want. The water sign male may understand what you want, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense to them. At the same time, it doesn't make any sense to them. Some part of it doesn't make any sense to them. That's why the Knight of Cups is right next to the Strength card. Back from the back from earlier on in the reading, they're the not them understanding could be coming from you trying to protect your business. It's understandable into the reason into why you would want to protect your business. Yes, that part of something there may make sense, but using the names, the using the name and thing, something that doesn't make any sense. The using their name and the fake emails that either they're doing that, you could have set them up to. That's why I said from the beginning, you could have set that element up to do that to someone. You could have set somebody. You could have set up this person to do that to someone, or there. But at the same time, you could have done. They could have agreed to do that with you, but at the same time, they could also be doing that to you. They could also be because they can't stand it. At the same time, they could also be doing that to you because they can't stand what you keep asking them to do all the time. That's why the Knight of Cups is right next to the Strength card with them not answering because they know they can keep asking. They're not answering because because they know you're gonna keep asking. They know you're gonna keep asking. Whatever it is that you're asking for, their name, someone else's name, somebody's WhatsApp, somebody's text, whatever. CC me on that email that you're sending out to him or her. Can't understand. They can't understand. Can't understand it. Wow. Your spiritual self has the Knight of Wands right next to the King of Cups energy. So I did say Sag. There is Sag. The Sag is right, but they embody this as well. So the Sagittarian energy embodies the King of Cups. They also embody King of Cups energy if it's a Sag. You got two Knights here. You got Sag. You got Cancer. You got water sign males coming back in. Water sign males and water sign male and Leo. And Leo and Sag, those elements working against you. Something going on here. Those elements are working against you, but not the Sag. So the Sag may not be working against you. Like someone was oblivious about them from earlier on in the reading though, because don't understand what's happening. Someone is oblivious about them because they may not understand what's happening with something here. What did they do? So the Sag may want to know what a Cancer did. The Sag wants to know what a Pisces did. The Sag wants to know what the water sign energies did. They want to understand what they did. I keep getting something about a house. They want to understand what this element did with something going on with you and buying a house, buying and selling a house. Okay, looking at apartments, looking at townhouses and condos. The Sag could be responsible for helping you with that. But who did you contact? They don't understand if you don't know this person, they want to understand who you contacted. But should have did better research. So when I said that, you should have did. But someone's paranoid also. So someone's going on with doing better research on the King of Cups, but someone's going on with you with paranoia real estate agents. Someone's going on with you with paranoia with contacting real estate agents, with a specific real estate agent or a real estate agents, period. Because the reason for that could be why you're far away doing something with Sag. That could be why you're far away doing something with a Sag. Or you travel far away buy a house. You travel far away with a Sag to buy a house. You travel far away, but still watch you. The King of Cups energy, that's a Cancer, whatever water sign male, they still watch you. They still watch you, or they could have hooked up someone to where you went. They could have hooked up someone to find out where you went with a Sag or by yourself. But I keep getting realty, like real estate, or renting an apartment and trying to get away from something. You and the Sag could be trying to get away from something, or you yourself could be trying to get away from something. Trying to get away. Trying to get away from using somebody else's money. You're trying to get away with using somebody else's money. Trying to get away with doing that precisely. You're trying to, or it could be your own. It could be your own money, but just the down payment. So it could be your money, but someone's going on with just the down payment. You may be paying for just with just your money, or it could be someone else's money that you're using to pay a bill. Is somebody else's money you're using to pay a bill? Is someone else's money used to do a down payment on something, and then you're like, I'll cover the rest after, and or I'll cover the first 6 months with this. With their money. I'll cover the first 6 months with mine. However, in whichever situation there. But it has the reason for being far away. You're not. The reason for going a distance away or just being really secretive, period, and because you're trying to do that kind of transaction with somebody else's money, So potentially you're running into a real estate agent that whoever's money you're not supposed to be using, it could be theirs. It could be theirs, right? Their taxes. It could be this element's taxes that they receive, that you're doing that money, that you're doing that with, or is something going on with, if they're not related to you, if something is going on with their friend, and it's their friend's money that you have. I keep saying down payment. It's their friend's money that you have that you're doing those down payments transactions on. It's their friend's money. But Asaj protects that. So Asaj protects that transaction. But them thinking that they're protecting that transaction, they're not real. Something isn't real about this person or an offer that they want to give. One of these elements here. But be careful. One of these elements here, be careful. Be careful. Okay? Your mentality has the Two of Swords with the Six of Wands energy. What did I do? So Two of Swords with the Six of Wands. What did I do? Why you did something? Or what? They don't know why you did something. King of Cups doesn't understand why you did something. Leo may not really extract it. So a Leo may have extracted themselves for some reason. A Leo could have extracted themselves, but don't like what you're doing. So a Leo may have extracted themselves from something because they don't like what you're doing. Or it's the Taurus extracted themselves. But to just pay something yourself. So Two of Swords, just pay something yourself. Just pay something with your own money. That could be a thought, a King of Cups energy, why you don't do. King of Cups energy doesn't understand why you don't do that. Why don't you just do that? Why don't you just do that? But I keep getting a Sag oblivious. So it could be a Sagittarian energy's money. It could be a Sagittarian energy's money that you're using, but they let. When I said that, they let me use that. They let me use it. But something is also something really heavy here about a transaction. It doesn't even have to be like a house. I wasn't in bill and things of that nature. It doesn't even have to be that necessarily. Some type of transaction. It's fake. Some type of transaction that you're trying to do is fake. It's real or it's fake. But the spirit keeps emphasizing that either you're oblivious or Sag is oblivious. Because whatever you're paying it out to is going back to someone that you took the money from. Whatever you're paying it out to is going whoever you're paying the money out to, they're taking it back to someone that you took something from, whatever it is. But that could be what you don't realize is happening. Or Sag doesn't realize, they're oblivious. Sag doesn't realize that's happening. They're oblivious. They're oblivious. They're oblivious. Fake emails and that fake emails that you could be disguising, but you can see that as a way to protect your business or not. You could be the one that's doing the fake emails on someone. You could be the one that's doing that, or you could hook this person to do that. And they may have followed through or not. To an extent, they may have followed through or not. But it's something that's also happening to you. Something is also happening to you with that. Well, what's changing is the sun. You know what I mean? But new job. So the sun is also a new job. That's why I said the Pentacles energy is in the present. It could be a new job that you need to get. It could be a new job that you need to get. That could be why you moved out of state. That could be why you moved out of state. Could have moved out of state. Could have moved out of the county, out of the borough, out of the whatever, moved out of the country with opportunity. Moving out of the country or going out of the country has something to do with opportunity. But I'm looking at them. It's their fault that you're even out of the country. It's their fault that you're even out of state. It's their fault that you're even out of the county, out of the borough. Because something that they did, if nothing is fake about the transaction, then they just found opportunity. They just found an opportunity for you to be. They just found something for you to be involved in. They just found something for you to be involved that involves you extracting money. They just found something for you to be involved in they found something for you to be distracted with that involves you extracting money, putting it right back through their hands. It has something to do with putting it right back through their hands. Right back through their hands. It's theirs, or right back through the Sag, right back through the it could be happening to the Sag, right back through the Capricorn energy, but their account, right back to the Capricorn energy's account, or their account. Wow. But it's really deep. So, like I said earlier on in the reading, you could be getting an invitation to go to a spa. You could be getting an invitation to go to a Disney resort or something. But this element has a friend that works there or something. This element may have a friend that works there, and they're giving you, and you're doing the reservations and things of that nature, saving that. You're doing the reservations and things of that nature. The King of Cups energy, they're saving that onto their computer. Or they hooked up a friend to gather that information. They hooked up a friend that works where you're going to gather that information. Make sure that the 200, make sure the 200 he or she put in there. Make sure that my account is linked, or Capricorn, somebody's account. Make sure somebody's account is linked to that. So it's like paying for a vacation, but the money isn't going to the hotel. It was stolen from. The money isn't going to the hotel. It's going to someone that the money was taken from. It's going back because of interconnections and people having friends that work at resorts and spas and restaurants and things of that nature. But it's really deep. So when I said that, it's really deep. Someone could be helping you do this. That's why I said this element doing that to you. Someone could be helping you do this in this way. They are not. Or you did this to someone and someone has remorse. You may have done this to someone and someone has remorse. All right. The resolution has the Nine of Pentacles going towards the Ace of Wands. So Nine of Pentacles energy is paychecks and that I need to wait on. So the Nine of Pentacles is a paycheck that you need to wait on with the Ace of Wands energy. But should I leave or should I travel? That's why the Ace of Wands energy is there. You could be waiting after you get a job or after you save up or something. That I need to go back somewhere. After you save up enough money, you're gonna make plans to go back somewhere. So you could have moved. You could, because of a failed transaction or whatever it is. You could have already made a move, but don't know about tricks. You could have already made some type of move, but you don't know about some type of trick that's on you, or somebody is unaware. I was getting Sag is oblivious. A Sag is unaware is oblivious because of a trick that's on them, and you are just them, or just you. Somebody's unaware of a trick, or like from the beginning, you're sending emails out with this element's name out to someone, and it could the Capricorn or Taurus, whichever. They don't realize that something is a trick. They may not realize that something is a trick here. Something's tricky, you know. So, but it has something to do. I had a video also. It has something to do with a video. It could be a surveillance video, you know, that somebody got, you know. Cause a video, email, a fake vacation, real or fake. But the vacation could be, if it's not fake, that's one part of it. If it's real, if the vacation is real and you paid for it, if the money isn't going to where you think it's going. The money, I keep getting stolen. The money's going back to someone that it got stolen from, or something, whatever. It could be an organization that you took for something, whatever, or it's a person, or somebody could. It could be your money that was taken, and that element could be helping you, or Sag is helping you. You know, fake invitations and things could be going to fake invitations and things could be going out to a King of Cups or a Taurus. Fake invitation could be going out to them. You know, that's why I say trying to keep someone in a business with you. You know, or you may be thinking that you have somebody solid in a business with helping someone else. You may be thinking that you have somebody really solid in a business with you, but they're helping someone that you don't want them to help. And it could be the Sag or the King of Cups. You know? Just depends on what's going on there. But I get something about traveling for work. This could be happening with you. This could be happening by you traveling for work. traveling for work, traveling just to travel, money, disguise accounts, being CC'd on emails. I'm scared. Being CC'd on emails, you're scared of somebody CCing you on emails. Are you CCing someone on emails? You know, whatever it is. All right, let's see what the outcome is here, Aries. I mean, it is Halloween time. I'm just saying. The Seven of Cups energy there, I'm still keeping them around. The Seven of Cups energy is an outcome. You're still keeping someone around. You're still keeping a water sign energies around there. But don't know something. You still keep them around. You're still trying to give them different business objectives and things. Don't know what they're doing. You're giving them business objectives and things of that nature, but you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. Trickster. So when I said that, there, one of those elements is a trickster there, but not going to know their sign. So when you interact with them, you're not going to know their you. That could be someone that you already know, or is somebody new that you don't, a new coworker, a new whatever. But you don't, something about their interaction with one of those elements, you're not going to know their sign. And something may be really important, asking their birthday. Something may be really important about you asking for this element's birthday. You may be into zodiacs and things of that nature, yes, but you may need to question and ask them. You may need to question them and ask them what their sign is and things of that nature. That may be something that you don't know. That could be something that you don't know there. You know, but something about that is real. But going to think something is weird. So if you ask them that, they may think it's weird. If you ask them, they may think something is weird. You know. But you're gonna do potentially someone's going with transactions and but shouldn't have taken or stolen money. So when I said that someone's going with shouldn't have taken or stolen money, did you do that? Did they do that? You know, and something is getting really. But the only reason why I don't like how you treated a friend, I keep feeling that the only reason why they did that is because they don't like how you treated their friend. They don't like how you treated their friend, their business partner, their whatever, their lover. They don't like it. So they did something, or you did something. Whatever it is. All right? All right, let me know how it resonates, Aries. Let me know. Be well. Take care. Bye.